Take out your notebooks. Write notes. Read this chapter. Now it's time for a test. Whoa, are you tired? I know I am. This is how many of our students in our public schools start their day off. They come from a rushed environment at home where they have to wake up, get dressed, eat breakfast, and hurry up, get out the door, and then they're thrust into the school day. I believe that every student should be given the opportunity to start their morning at our schools with a moment of silence to help them focus on the day coming, and this also benefits the school and overcomes objections from those who are against a moment of silence in school. A moment of silence helps our students prepare for the up and coming day. As I said, they're coming from a stressed environment from home and then thrust into the busy day. Many times they haven't had, if their religion calls for prayer, they haven't had time for prayer, or if they want to mediate just to clear their head, they can sit there and mediate, or if they just want to take the time to kind of map out the day and plan their day. I know me personally, for work, I have to take a moment and plan out my work day every morning just to know, okay, I have to finish this task, and next I need to do this. This is the same with our students in school. They may need to think about, okay, I have to finish this assignment. I have to finish this assignment. But sometimes when they're just going, they can get confused or stressed or burned out. Also, when the school allows for every student to start their day with a moment of silence, it shows compassion for their students. It shows that they respect the fact that they may want to pray. It shows the fact that they want to help them focus and go ahead and prepare for their day. Now, how will the schools benefit from allowing this moment of silence? Well, it's only a minute or two in the morning time, and this helps to bring all the students together. Everyone standing together in silence, every morning knowing to expect that they're going to be together, either prayer or mediating, focusing, whatever they're doing this together. So it's a group activity, even though it's in silence. And while they're doing this, they respect each other's different backgrounds and religions and ethnicity. So they see that each student has something important to them that they want to take the time out to focus on every day. And that helps them to accept the differences between each of the students. And this in the future can help to cut back on violence from the differences amongst the students, because they have more of an acceptance, seeing that everyone does in fact need to take their own personal time for that moment of silence to either pray or focus or mediate. Surely there are plenty of arguments against having that moment of silence in school. Be like, what arguments can you think of? One big one I know of is that it encourages prayer in our schools. Now, we know that religion and schooling, they have to be separate. It's not allowed. Well, it's not the same, because we're not telling the students to pray. They don't have to pray. It's not a school-led prayer. They're not required at all to pray. They can just focus on what's coming up on the day. They can just mediate. They're not required to pray at all. But if that's what they want to do, they're allowed to. It's in silence, so no one knows what they're doing, and they're not influencing the other students around them to pray. They're not influencing their religion onto other students. So there's really there's no argument there. They're not doing anything wrong, and religion and school is still separate. Now, if the students do choose to pray, it shows that they are given their right and they're being able to exercise their right of freedom of religion. Our forefathers who founded this country came to this country to be able to pray openly and how they want to, without the government telling them that they couldn't and that they shouldn't. So if we allow them to take that moment of silence, then they're able to exercise their freedom of religion. Every student should be able to take a moment to mediate, focus, or pray, as long as it's done in silence at school. And a moment of silence can overcome objections, benefit the schools, and help all of our students focus.